time, family and friends. Thank you for joining me at Maria Loves to Talk. And the first story that I'm talking about will be the city councilwoman in New Jersey. It's in Sayreville. I want to make sure I'm saying it right. Sayreville, Miss Eunice Dwumfour. That was brutally, really, she was ambushed. So I'm looking, I don't know why, but like with everything, the police, FBI, is so much they have on their plate right now with all these crimes going on. So this is from New York Post.
Also tonight, it's been a week since a councilwoman in New Jersey was killed in her car outside her apartment. Tonight, as cops continue to search for the killer, a huge gathering to honor Eunice Dwumfour. As Eyewitness News reporter Jim Dolan was at that service tonight.
How great thou art.
At the Epic Church International in Sayreville tonight, scores of mourners came to celebrate the life of Eunice Dwumfour, who brought joy and hope to those who knew her smile and her kind words and her determination to represent her borough.
She did not care, black, white, brown, gay, straight, man, woman, young or old, Christian, Jew, Hindu, Muslim, believer or non-believer, immigrant or homegrown, Democrat or Republican. Eunice was there to see, hear, and represent them all.
She was a happy kid, always smiling around, and she used to, and very tough too. She used to hang around with the kids, grew up around the boys, so she was a little bit rough and tumble, as you say.
Councilwoman Eunice Dwumfour, a mother, an EMT, a pastor, was just 30 years old when she was gunned down inside her car near her home in Sayreville 1 week ago. No one has yet been arrested.
The monster who was responsible for this will be found, and some explanation will be offered. But there can't be an answer to the question of why, because there isn't one.
Ms. Dwumfour was remembered by those who knew her tonight as selfless, maybe even to a fault.
Every interaction, and I'm sure those who knew her will attest, was always about you, never about her. If you had to criticize her, it would be for the same thing, you know? The expression would be, what about you? Let's look at you, That's just her, very selfless.
If people came here tonight hoping for some answers, they left disappointed. The Middlesex County prosecutor tonight said that there was no progress to report on the investigation, that they had looked at all aspects of Ms. Dwumfour's life and did not yet know from which part of it emerged her killer.
So this is current, you guys. Slain, New Jersey councilwoman's family still waiting for police update nearly 1 week after her death. And this is dated February the 7th. It's to me, and I agree with them. I mean, do y'all have any leads? They haven't arrested anyone. Who do they suspect? What I don't understand, and I need someone to help me understand. They keep saying they saw a man at her car, looked like they were talking, and the man just starts shooting her 7 times in the face or in the top portion. Sad, 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 horrific. But nobody's saying, was this a young man? Was this an old man? Was this a black man? Was this a white man? Was he Latino? This nothing. So here it says, At the weekend, a Facebook post from Sayreville Police Department asked for residents who had security camera footage of the Camelot at Lemire complex where she lived from February the 1st between the hours of 6:30 and 8. The post also said police are looking for anyone who might have dashboard camera footage of their journeys along 3 roads. They name it Ernston Road, Gondak Road, and Point of Woods Drive. Okay. Meanwhile, the councilwoman's new husband made another cryptic Facebook post Monday in which she called his late wife an angel and said she promised to see him by May. Okay, so yes, you know, the crime sleuths, the armchair detectives, the Sherlock Holmes wannabe, Nancy Grace wannabe. Yes, that is crime 101. Where was the husband? Where was the boyfriend? And then this lady's newly married. I'm going to tell you right now, and I'm not going to make this one long because you guys, I've got a lot of stuff to cover. I don't think it's her husband. Why? Because, wait, he's got a good alibi. He was in Nigeria. He's a pastor building a church. They are newly married, okay? She just won this post. And yes, you know me. And I will share with you what I think or who, and I'm going to say allegedly because I don't have any money for anybody to try to sue me, okay? So here they say, meanwhile, the councilwoman's new husband, I know you breathe through me. I will continue to celebrate you as I have promised you. I miss you, my love. Authorities have not publicly speculated on the motive for the killing. During a radio appearance on WNYC last Thursday, Garden State Governor Phil Murphy said the single mother's murder doesn't appear to be politically motivated. Pretty ladies, that's sad. How does he know it's not politically motivated? Unfortunately, there's very little that is known right now, Murphy said in his weekly sit-down with radio show, according to New Jersey. It does not appear to be related to her position as an elected councilwoman. Dwumfour, a 30-year-old Republican, was elected in November 2021 after upsetting the incumbent Democrat. Okay. Witnesses told the Post the shooter hit Dwumfour's car with about a dozen shots. This was backed up by police markers photographed around the car. Okay, so husband is ruled out. I don't know where I saw it, but maybe it was on CBS New York. I don't know if it was a family member or someone in the area, but they said they warned her not to move to this neighborhood because the people, the man, and it was an older black man, he said it was known to be a Klan area, Ku Klux Klan or racist area. And me being from the South, when we think of that, I'm thinking the South. I never think of places like New Jersey, New York, Chicago, Connecticut, California. But we have learned, I have been told, I've heard, seen that there are places, little patches in those areas. So that's where my little head is going, because for me right now, hubby is out. It's not him. That man just married this woman. He loves Eunice. They're building a church. They're getting their life together. In fact, he needed her alive more so than deceased. So no, he's out. Pastor King is not involved in this. Clans, Pride Nationals, Aryan Nations. Yeah, it could possibly be. I think another thing came to my mind, and of course we see what just happened in the news just recently. This young guy, I think it's two people, they call them the Bonnie and Clyde, that wanted to go to Maryland or to Baltimore and delete people, the chocolate people. One that did put a hit out on her. Maybe whoever the man that she beat for this position. And I looked him up, and I'm gonna say allegedly. I'm not saying it's. I think one of the men name was Delvina, and the other man was Ramon or Enriquez. I will put their names and their pictures. They're both Democrats, and yes, I am a Democrat, you guys. But I was brought up, we don't take up. If you wrong, you wrong. If you're my cousin and you wrong, you wrong. If you're my nephew and you wrong, you wrong. If you're my best co-worker, my best friend, if you wrong. We weren't raised, I'm gonna be on your side. I see you wrong. I see something's not right, but because you're my friend, or you look like me, or you related to me, we're from the same religion or the same political, I'm gonna take up for you. So that's my thoughts, you guys, and I'm pretty sure the police is looking at it that way too. Husband is out. Someone was waiting for her. I can't see somebody just walking around. It looked like they was actually waiting for her to come, to drive up to get her. So who could it be? Someone mad. They said that she recently moved to this neighborhood. No telling. But guess what? That man upstairs now, and I am praying, sending out love, peace, comfort to her family, to her poor little girl, her husband, her new husband, and that justice is served, and that they do not, FBI and police, do not take all day long, make us wait another year, 2 years, 3 years, because I know these days everybody and their pawpaw have a camera. If you don't have one, you need to have a dash cam on your car, front and back, with what's going on. And most homes, apartments, businesses have cameras. You have to have a camera. With all this crime and stalkers and people just, I don't know what they have in their brain, but it's not brain matter. It's I don't know, pinto beans or I don't know, rocks. So moving on, again, please, let's all pray and send out the white light to Miss Eunice and her family members.